welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joining in with the Traci Recreative Team YouTube hop for Felicity, the new collection that's out. I'm going to be doing a layout in this Traveller's Notebook, which is my walking challenge one, and I'm going to be using this Traveller's Notebook paper, which actually I flipped and printed twice. So in fact one side is a reflection of the other, but it doesn't really notice where those stamps are, the mixed media in the bottom right hand corner. It actually looks perfect. I'm really pleased with this. So I'm using various embellishments from the collection, which I've print and cut using my Silhouette. And the first thing I'm going to use is this journaling card, which says March on it. Now I framed it using a frame from, I thought it was the Felicity collection because it was on my desk, but in fact when I've looked it's actually from the Wildflower collection, so that sneaked into this layout, but it actually goes really well with Felicity, so I don't mind that I've used it. But this is all supposed to be showcasing Felicity, so we'll just let that slide. So having popped down the date, I stuck that heart on, but then decided to work on the other side. I've printed off a photo. This is actually a February photo, so I'm only tacking it down lightly because I'll replace this with a photo taken in March when we finished our March walks. Took the two tags, I wanted to slip them in at the side. The green one has March on it, but I couldn't really use it on this layout, so I've just popped that to one side and I'll hopefully be able to use that on another layout. Having used print and cut, the holes for the tags are absolutely cut perfectly, so there's no messing about with those, so that was really nice. So I popped them under the photo, and I wanted to use also the corner mixed media embellishment that's on the papers as part of the embellishment cluster, if you like, for this layout. Chose this other card from the embellishment pack to write my journaling on, and then it was time to decorate, time to use all these beautiful embellishments. So I love the flowers, and I picked out all the blues and greens for this spread and decided to build a cluster around the top right of my photo with the green and blue flowers, and also that lovely half circle that says just breathe, because we're out and about and walking and it's fresh air and we are breathing it all in and just relaxing and taking it easy and enjoying ourselves. So sticking all of these down, having decided that that's how I like them. And then I also picked out this little embellishment which says enjoy this moment, because we do. It's my daughter and I, and we go out for 5 walks a week of at least 30 minutes, and we really enjoy it. We normally go over to our local park where we can walk. There are 2 or 3 walks that we can do. The longest walk it takes is about 2.5 miles, and that takes us about an hour. Most days we do about now a 1.5 miles, 1.75 miles, which we can do in about 35 minutes now, which we're really pleased with, because when we started we weren't that fit, so we've got a lot fitter over the last 2 or 3 years. So going back to the layout, I moved back over to the left hand side and decided that I'd do some of the flowers, cluster them round that heart to bring the flowers over onto that side, and then I wanted to put something coming out from the bottom of the heart, and tried lots of different blue flowers, and none of them were looking right. Didn't like any of them. So you'll see in a minute I go back into the embellishments that I'd cut out, and I actually pick out a pinky flower, which, although I wasn't going to use any pink in this, I decided that looked best, and it also brought the pink over embellishment wise from the right hand side to the left hand side, because I've got that word strip that says oh yeah, and nothing sort of that pink over on the left hand side, although there is pink in the mixed media there, but that's a stronger pink, and I liked how that looked. Sticking the frame down now because I hadn't stuck it down properly, and I think I'm just about done with the embellishments. I decided not to do any more splatters or Nouveau drops or anything because of the way that this mixed media paper is. That was already on there for me, the splashes definitely, and I liked how they looked. But what I did want to do was pop some twine through the 2 tags, because I don't like empty holes on tags. That's just me. I have to have twine through them, so I decided to go through my jar of twine and see if I could find something that was the right colour, and found this nice green one. This was really quick layout that came together. It took me in total I think about 15 minutes because the papers were just perfect. They had all the mixed media and stuff on them. All I had to do was really put my embellishments and my photo on. So it was a nice, easy one to do. Fiddled trying to get these bows right. I'm very fussy with my bows, and I didn't want them falling off the edge of the page. So as you'll see, I fiddle and faddle, and then the ends were too long, so I trimmed them down. Had a little bit of the green twine left over, not enough to do very much more with, so I actually decided to use that on the left hand side and made a little loop of that and stuck it underneath the heart, which you'll see me doing now. So it just gives a little bit more texture over on the left hand side and ties that twine in with the right hand side. So just get some glue to stick that down, and I think that is all for the embellishing, and I just need to do my journaling, which is just writing total miles walked, ready for filling in at the end of March. I'll be going back into the February one and putting a February photo into that one, and putting my February total in at the end of this month. I can't believe that we are now, I'm saying this month because I'm recording this in February, but you'll see this at the beginning of March. February has just disappeared. I don't know where February went, just flew past. So that's my spread finished. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe. All the other participants from the creative team are listed below, and I would greatly appreciate it if you'd pop along to their YouTube channels and see what they've been creating as well. Once again, thank you for joining me, and I will be back again very soon with another video. Meanwhile, if you like Felicity, please go along to Traci Reed's blog, where you will find you can purchase it. Thank you. Bye for now.